10 Refugio. The kickoff has been made to Refugio. And the Bobcats will get up to the 44.
Well, I'll tell you, they start these games quick.
That was fast.
No waiting around that time.
Just barely able to inhale before started talking.
All right, there you go.
So it'll be 1st and 10 Bobcats at their own 44. Brian Mesa, your quarterback. Handoff up the middle. And this is going to be down at the line of scrimmage, no gain. 2nd 10. Whew. To climb them steps again.
It's a long walk to that concession stand.
Right, you're tired. No, just coming up the stairs. Need a medevac. Time to get over here. 2nd 10. Mesa with trips to the far side. The snap, looks, throws. This is caught at the 42. And nearly a first down. Looks like it's going to be about a yard short. And they're going to mark it 2 yards short. 3rd and 2.
Oh, John's already chirping over here.
Oh, I heard him. Mike, we picked you up. It's our 3rd commentator. It is John Gregorczyk, by the way. You will hear him periodically.
He's shaking his head.
It's too late. Third and 2. And handoff up the middle. That is Jesse Cordova. No gain. Brings up 4th and 2.
And we got a timeout.
And a timeout for Refugio. We'll take a short break and be right back from Refugio. Stay with us.
You're watching the #1 source for the Refugio Bobcats. And now, live from the field, Billy Swinney and Ryan Linney.
Back here in Refugio, no score. 4th and 2 for the Bobcats. Ball at the Falls City 48. Just under 6 minutes to play in the first quarter here. Backpack or something. So 4th and 2. As Mesa brings it to
going
the
for it.
line. Hand off to the left side. And that's Cordova, and he will get down inside the 30. So that'll be a first down for the Bobcats. First and 10 at the Fall City 28.
Four receivers, Billy.
Mm-hmm. Pass to the near side here. That is caught. Brazos Walker. And Walker will only get to the 31. So it'll be 2nd and 13 for the Bobcats. Just under 5 minutes in the first quarter here. And that's the wrong direction to be going. Run to the far side here. Flags come out. His jersey's bunched, but I think that was Raiden Farova.
I was running the ball?
Yeah.
Oh, I think that was Xavier Lewis.
Was it Xavier? Like I said, the jersey was bunched up, didn't it? Was it?
Number 2.
It wasn't. It was number 3, Raiden Farova. 2's over here. On this side of the puddle.
Oh, okay.
Third down and about 14. If those guys would be still in the chain gang, would be able to tell you accurately.
One of them's asleep, it looks like.
I think that, well, they're dancing around with them. It's like, stay still. He won't stand still. Batted by Drew Chesser. So that ball spun in the air for a little bit like a top. Incomplete. What? You were doing just fine over the microphone. So we'll bring up 4th and 14 for Refugio.
Well, we just lost our third commentary.
Yeah. Whether we wanted to or not. Mesa rolls to his right, throws, and that is incomplete. Ball will go over on downs. 1st and 10, Fall City from their own 31.
All right, first look at the 8th grade here for Fall City.
Yep. This is going to be a keeper pitch out to Jeremiah De La Garza. De La Garza will get past midfield. Be 1st and 10, Beavers at the Refugio 47-yard line. Tanner Haas, the quarterback for the Beavers, under center with a 1st and 10, 2 receiver set, puts one in motion, and puts about 2 many in motion. And that will back up 5 yards, 1st and 15. Ball will be
Like to
back over
think-
the 50 at the Fall City 48.
I'd like to thank everybody for watching. Please let us know where you're watching from. Participate in the chat if you like.
We're here. We can see you.
Yeah, we'll see your chat. We can interact with you. It's interactive, guys.
We can see you where you're sitting. First and 15. Hawes hands this off and no gain.
Keati Mumford
Second 15.
on the tackle.
And that's the way Refugio is. You got kids playing football at the football game.
Well, I'm afraid
There you
that
go.
may be Fall City kids.
That's probably it.
Start them young, guys.
Yeah, they play constantly. Pitch back by Hawes. That is Brandon Banda. And Banda will get up to the Refugio 48, bring up 3rd and 11 for Fall City.
Well, there goes John. He's going to go home and put it on YouTube.
Yeah. Cuss at the TV instead of chancing the microphone to catch it up here.
What's going on, Mr. Mays? Glad you made it on. And I'm
Hello,
assuming
Ty.
that's Deegan watching on his mother's phone.
Hawes throws. This is caught.
Nice catch.
First and 10, Fall City at the Refugio 30. So big gain there for the Beavers. 45 seconds and counting until the end of the first quarter. So we'll probably get one more play. Hawes under center, pitches back to the near side, big open field, and
I don't know,
that's
it
a touchdown by De La
foot-
Garza.
Foot looked like it hit that white.
It almost did. If John would have been up here, it would have hit the white. Well, I think they are going to bring this back. Did you see a flag? Did you see a flag?
I didn't see a flag.
You did?
I did not.
Apparently there was one. Because now the ball is back at the 40. And it's first and 20. So it had to be a holding call on the Beavers. Mark Sanchez watching from North Dakota.
Wow.
You're cooler than we are right now. That's for true. Where in North Dakota at, Mark? Anywhere a little near Langdon, up near the Canadian border?
Fargo.
Fargo.
That's the end of the first.
And that'll be the end of the first quarter here in Refugio. No score. We'll take a short break and be back for the second quarter. Stay with us.
Gulf Coast Weed Control specializes in providing commercial and residential herbicide applications throughout the Gulf Coast. Our primary focus is on the oil and gas industry, where we provide herbicidal spraying for wellheads, tank batteries, location pads, and compressor stations. We also provide mowing down right-of-ways to many pipeline and utility companies across Texas, Oklahoma, and New Mexico. Gulf Coast Weed Control proudly supports the Refugio Bobcats.
You're watching the #1 source for the Refugio Bobcats. And now, live from the field, Billy Swinney and Ryan Linney.
Back here in Refugio, getting ready to start the second quarter. No score. And it is first and 20 for Fall City at the Refugio 40. Holding call brings back a score. Hawes pitches it out. And this is De La Garza. And De La Garza will get down to around the 31. And that'll bring up 2nd and 11. Gain of 9. An hour from Fargo, he says.
Close.
I got family in Langdon, which is right on the Canadian border. And this is a run up the middle by Hawes, and Hawes nearly picks up. He's 2 yards shy of the first down, so it'll be 3rd and 2 for Fall City. There was a lot of tomfoolery on that play, Ryan. I didn't see the ball until much later.
Well, he tucked it and ran this time.
You didn't
Instead
know
of pitching it out.
who had it.
Well, them boys over there playing tackle football.
Mm-hmm. They usually are. Third and 2. Hawes will hand this off. And up inside, right at the 15. 1st and 10 at the 15 for Fall City. So Fall City moving the ball here. 6:15 and counting left in the first half.
That's a fumble.
Loose ball. And it'll be Refugio comes up with it. So it'll be 1st and 10 Refugio at their own 23 with 5:56 left in the first half.
That was Wright and Weitzel falling on that fumble.
Who's his papa? Doug or Dean?
Morgan.
Really?
Morgan Weitzel.
Good old Morgan.
Sitting right down there. In the blue shirt.
Mess with him. First and 10, Refugio. Mesa hands it off up the middle. And this will be a 1 yard gain. Let's bring up 2nd and 9 for Refugio. Boy, them clouds got between us and the sun. It's kind of nice out here. Pretty good breeze. Mesa hands this off to the near side here. And the ball comes loose. Nearly taken by Fall City, but got loose again. And it is Fall City's ball.
Weitzel was on top of it again.
So it'll be 1st and 10 Beavers at the Refugio 36. .458 left in the first half. So back and forth with the turnovers. Pitches this out to Banda, and Banda bouncing off Bobcats as he is finally forced out of bounds at the 34. Pickup of 2. So bring up 2nd and 8 for Fall City. Well, Ty, it's not really a new look. Varsity was wearing gray a few years back.
And they're hand-me-downs.
Right after Harvey. Bobcats wore gray. And this is going to be motion on Fall City, so this is going to back it up 5. Matter of fact, I'm wearing one of the old gray loop shirts from that same year. Second and 14 for Fall City. Ball sits at the Refugio 39. Haas will throw this high, and that's going to be intercepted at the 26-yard line. They're going to mark it at the 27, 1st and 10. Bobcats.
Guess who, Billy? Right in Weitzel.
Yep. Right in Weitzel. This will be 1st and 10 Refugio, 3:28 left in the first half. Gary Borland is here. Welcome, sir.
He's here? Oh, yep. He just said I'm here.
Still have JV coming up after this game. Then we're going to go get some rest and get ready to drive to Houston tomorrow morning.
It's a staff development day for me. To go to work, Billy.
Pass here by Mesa. This is going to hit the ground, incomplete. Intended for Ethan Baltazar. Remember, our broadcast will begin at 6:30 tomorrow, as the game kickoff is at 7. And if you are driving to Cypress for this game, we recommend you get there early.
Or bring a chair.
Well, you're probably going to bring a chair anyway. Looks like the visitor stands is only big enough for the band.
It may be smaller than that.
Maybe.
But if you don't want to travel, share with your friends. We're going to be right here on YouTube.
Right here on YouTube, Referral Sports Network. You can see the game live. Play some games with us. And run there by Cordova. And it's 3rd and 10. 3 minutes and counting left here in the first half. Pass here. This is caught at the 33. That is Blaze Rodriguez on the reception. And a first down for the Bobcats at their own 40.
40?
Or their 39. Sorry.
Close enough.
Huh?
Close enough.
Close. Yeah. But we got to tell the truth, and that's 39.
That is the 39.
2 minutes and counting left in the first half. It's Mesa sets up 3 receivers, 2 to the far side. Hands it off to Cordova. Cordova will pick up about 4 here. Or 5. And it'll be 2nd and 5. As the down marker is wrong. Oh. Ah, he's got it right. 2nd and 5. Blaze with the 4 receiver set. Mesa throws. Oh! As he was throwing, he didn't let it go, and he got circled up and dropped. Back at the 37 or 38. So that will bring up
another timeout.
3rd and 11. We'll take a short break here. Be right back from the field. No score. 1:06 left in the first. Back here in Refugio.
Oh, man.
So it'll,
1:06 before half.
and the Bobcats, after a sack, are at their own 38. Third and 11. Down marker guy is just trips to the near side here for Mesa. Mesa takes the snap, looks, throws, and this is going to be right through the hands of the receiver. Incomplete. Brings up 4th and 11.
There was only
Left
105
in
while
the
ago,
first
wasn't
half.
there? 4 seconds ticked off.
That's it. Got the JV coming up next after this game. Then it's off to Houston for varsity tomorrow as they take on Cypress Christian. Mesa punts it. This is going to bounce on down the field. Down to the Falls City 28-yard line. It's be 1st and 10. Falls City from there. Under a minute left to play in the first half. First and 10 for Hawes. Hawes looking. Heaves it downfield and nearly caught, but dropped around the 50. De La Garza, the intended receivers, will bring up 2nd and 10 for the Beavers. That's a heck of a throw in this wind because it was high.
That wind kind of knocked it down.
Still nearly a reception. .45 seconds left here in the first half. Hawes brings it up, 3 receiver set. And this is a rolling snap. Hawes gets into trouble, and he's going to be taken down in the backfield, right around the 22-23 yard line. So bring up 3rd down. Clock continues to run, down under 30 seconds left in the first half. So 3rd and 15 for Fall City.
I think they're content to take it to the locker room.
I think so too. They're going to let it run on out. And that'll be halftime here in Refugio. No score for the 8th grade. We're going to take a short pause, and we will be back for the second half here in just a little while. Enjoy the win.
For the past 5 years, the Refugio ISD Education Foundation has been proudly supporting our teachers, students, and administrators, awarding over $185,000 in grants to make a difference in our schools. And it's all thanks to our community and RHS alumni. Each year, we count on fundraising and donations to keep these grants going strong. That's where you come in. Our Friends of the Foundation campaign gives alumni, friends of Refugio ISD, and the community a chance to make easy monthly gifts to support our schools, either by credit card or straight from your bank account. This fall, we've got something new. Our goal is to sign up 30 new donors. And as a thank you, each one will receive a special gift. Whether it's $10 a month or $100, every bit counts towards making a big impact on our teachers and students. Ready to help? Visit the Refugio ISD Education Foundation website or find us on Facebook to see how you can contribute your tax-deductible gift today. Together, we're building a brighter future for the students and teachers in Refugio ISD.
Gulf Coast Weed Control specializes in providing commercial and residential herbicide applications throughout the Gulf Coast. Our primary focus is on the oil and gas industry, where we provide herbicidal spraying for wellheads, tank batteries, location pads, and compressor stations. We also provide mowing down right-of-ways to many pipeline and utility companies across Texas, Oklahoma, and New Mexico. Gulf Coast Weed Control proudly supports the Refugio Bobcats. Aztec Ford is proud to serve the Goliad area with a variety of vehicles and superior service. With one of the largest inventories of new and pre-owned vehicles, our team will make your car buying experience not only an easy one, but an enjoyable one as well. You won't find pushy salespeople, pressure, or evasive pricing. We make great efforts to ensure our customers receive top-notch quality service from our friendly and knowledgeable team. We are here to help you find the right vehicle for you. Visit Aztec Ford in Goliad today.
Refugio County Federal Credit Union, founded in 1958, is a federally insured, member-owned, not-for-profit financial institution whose purpose is to promote the financial well-being of its members. We serve the 3 school districts in Refugio County, which include Refugio ISD, Woodsboro ISD, and Oswell-Tivoli ISD. It's our goal to offer higher rates on savings and lower rates on loans. One of our strengths has always been our care and concern for members and their families. Our whole philosophy of business is based on member service. Renegade Services is the largest independent provider of case toll services in the North American oil and gas market. Renegade operates in all major oil and gas basins in the United States and is industry recognized as the premier case toll completion service provider. Renegade offers professional, experienced personnel with a focus on automated well site services, fit-for-purpose wireline safety equipment, environmental evaluation technology, well integrity evaluation, production services, and plug and abandonment services. All carried out in an efficient and safe manner to produce operational excellence and customer satisfaction. Renegade has local offices and service centers all over the United States. Proud to support the Refugio Bobcats and Lady Cats.
On.
Back. Well, now I am.
Sorry. It caught me saying on.
Back here in Refugio. No score. Getting ready for the second half for the 8th grade game here. We have JV coming up afterwards. Then we're off to Houston for the varsity game tomorrow. If you are traveling to Cypress, make sure you get there early. Limited parking. You have to park over to church and they shuttle you in if You missed a parking spot. And bring a lawn chair. 'Cause there's not much seating.
Oh, John's
And
explaining.
if you don't go, you can catch it right here on YouTube on the Refugio Sports Network. Live.
We'll be right here, guys. Lord willing. And the internet works.
I think it will there.
That's all technology based.
Got a surplus there. So when you go to places like Cotulla, Santa Maria, Fremont,
It's a long way off.
you got to have a bed spring on a tall pole.
Yes.
Get a signal. Refugio will get set to boot it over to the Beavers. Lydia Villarreal, welcome. And this is going to be fielded at the 36. That is Jeremiah De La Garza, and he is loose. Down to the 30, the 20, 10, touchdown, Fall City. And so a kick return starts off the second half, and points are on the board.
Shook several tacklers on that run.
Yep. So
And Lydia had her print delivered to her by her granddaughter. How does it look, Lydia?
you like it? You can win another one if you want.
You know, Amaya said that one's hers. I said it better not be. You better take that to your grandmother.
Yeah. Don't keep it. Don't let her keep it, Lydia. You won that fair and square. Whose touchdown is it anyway? We need to get Ben his.
Well, that's still on my desk at work.
He was not still on my couch when I got home, so I couldn't give him one. So
8-0.
8-0 here in Refugio. 7:47 left in the third. We'll take a short break and be back right after this.
You're watching the #1 source for the Refugio Bobcats. And now, live from the field, Billy Swinney and Ryan Linney.
Back here in Refugio. 8-0. Fall City leads. They get set to kick it back to the Bobcats. 7:47 left in the third. I'd like to welcome everybody to the broadcast. JV game coming up right after this against Ball City. And then tomorrow varsity travels to Houston to take on Cypress Christian. We will be there. Game kickoff is at 7 p.m. We will start broadcasting at 6:30. Fun and games. Join us. This is fielded at the 34. And out of bounds. And
There
a
comes a
flag
late
comes
flag.
down late. As the tackle happened out of bounds. It's Braden Farova on the run.
That'll be another 15 yards.
Yep. So this will go into Fall City territory.
Fall City JV laying out over there on the sidelines.
Yep. This will be 1st and 10. Bobcats at the Fall City 40-yard line. Meza sends 2 to the far side. And they'll hand this off, but this will not go anywhere. Cordova on the carry. Cordova slow to get up.
Sportsmanship by number 55 there.
Yep.
It's Braxton
Lake. Helping him up. And Cordova will come off the field under his own power. Good sign. 2nd and 15. Ball at the 45.
Gotta get John one of these headsets so he can talk to me through this thing.
Just, you can almost hear all the thing. It's just run off a right tackle here. And this is going to get up back to around the 30, or the 42 of Falls City. Brings up 3rd and 12 for the Bobcats. Mac Zuniker from Falls City. Falls City fans, welcome to the broadcast.
Mac Zunker.
Yep.
Where you from, Mac? Falls City? Glad you're watching with us.
Obviously a Beaver fan. And here we go, 3rd and 12. 3 receivers set for Mesa. Mesa back, looking, has to get away quick, but taken down by Jackson Harris at the Refugio 48. So it is 4th and 22. So I think a punt will be forthcoming here. I'm just going to make a prediction that they're going to punt.
Speaking of predictions, guys, head on over to our Facebook page and make your prediction for tomorrow night's final score. Little game we play every week.
Yep.
Might win one of those invisible keychains.
Yep, those invisible keychains are valuable. We can find them. Hope to get a bunch of them tomorrow. Oh, barely got that punt away.
Ran into the kicker.
I wonder if we're going to get a roughing the kicker here, because, I mean, he ran right over him as he was punting. No flags. Mr. Ramirez down there expressing his feelings. That was, I mean, wow. He hit him just as he was punting. He is up. So Mason will come off the field.
Come on, Bo. You got to give us some numbers.
I don't know nothing about that team.
Well, I do know that they are a private school.
Yeah,
And they're
well,
picked
we
to
know
make
that.
3rd in their little district that they got. And we got some movement there.
And a fumble on the play. Ball is picked up by the Bobcats. Still running. Still going. And drops the ball. And it gets loose again, but taken by the Bobcats all over again. That run by Clarence Grant on the fumble and carry. And he takes it all the way into Falls City territory down to the 33. First and 10, Refugio.
That was a broken play from the beginning.
That was kind of crazy. I mean,
It's like we had some
Almost
movement.
almost brought me back to one of those youth football league games.
It looked like we had some movement from Falls City, and then all of a sudden, that lineman from Falls City was on his behind,
With the ball rolling.
and the ball rolling
down
in
the
front of
field.
him.
First and 10, Bobcats. Ball on the Falls City 33. And Mason will throw this, but incomplete. Whistles before the play really developed. Timeout. They can call a timeout during the play.
I think they called it before the play started.
Why'd they let it play so much?
I can't answer that.
Sure you can.
Okay, I won't answer that.
Okay. Ben, are you around? Are you hearing this? After last year? Come on. We've been to the zoo several times last year. You know.
4:32 remaining here in the third quarter. Falls City leads 8-0.
During a timeout here. First and 10 for Refugio.
There we go, back at it.
Oh yeah, that breeze feels good.
New quarterback.
Mesa.
Nope, Farova.
Well, they must have moved. Mesa was on the last play.
He's over here sitting down.
And this is caught. And brought down at the 31. So gain of about 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 for the Bobcats. Farova brings the plan in. I do. It's my job.
Oh man.
3:30 and counting left here in the third quarter. Farova almost handed off. Ball comes loose, but recovered by the Bobcats.
Casey Wilson almost took the handoff himself.
Ball goes back to the 37. This will be 3rd and 14 for the Bobcats. Farova sends out a 3-receiver set. Takes the snap, keeps it, comes to the near side here around the end, and he gets inside the 30, down to the 29. So that will bring up 4th and 6 for the Bobcats. You got to go for it at this point.
I mean, yeah, you're down by 8. A minute 40 left in the third. I'd go for it.
Well, you're also down at their 30, or inside their 30. Bunch of egrets flying over the stadium. Come to watch the game.
It's better than seagulls.
True. I don't look up if it's seagulls.
That's Port Aransas sends their fans sometimes.
Refugio. Sometimes they come all the way up here. Hand off to the far side. This is Cordova. And Cordova gets all the way.
He's
Still on his feet. And brought down at nearly the 5-yard line. It'll be stopped at the 6. First and goal, Bobcats.
Tough run for Cordova there.
Yeah. It looked like several times, 4 or 5 times he was going to go down, but he refused.
Keep them legs going.
First and goal.
And that'll be the quarter.
That'll be the end of the third quarter. One more quarter to go here in Refugio. We'll take a short break and be back. 8-0 Fall City.
For the past 5 years, the Refugio ISD Education Foundation has been proudly supporting our teachers, students, and administrators, awarding over $185,000 in grants to make a difference in our schools. And it's all thanks to our community and RHS alumni. Each year, we count on fundraising and donations to keep these grants going strong. That's where you come in. Our Friends of the Foundation campaign gives alumni, friends of Refugio ISD, and the community a chance to make easy monthly gifts to support our schools, either by credit card or straight from your bank account. This fall, we've got something new. Our goal is to sign up 30 new donors. And as a thank you, each one will receive a special gift. Whether it's $10 a month or $100, every bit counts towards making a big impact on our teachers and students. Ready to help? Visit the Refugio ISD Education Foundation website or find us on Facebook to see how you can contribute your tax-deductible gift today. Together, we're building a brighter future for the students and teachers in Refugio ISD.
You're watching your home for Bobcats Athletics. This is the Refugio Sports Network.
Gotta have proof. Gotta have proof. I'm the world's worst at antiques.
I'm not. I'm very good at it. I was taught by one of the best.
I'm the world's worst on antiques because I want proof.
As Billy and John argue about antiques.
On the air.
That's all right.
So here we go with first and goal. And this is going to be kept by Farova. Touchdown. Refugio. And now to get this 2-point conversion to tie it up.
Invest in some stools for the top of this press box.
Yep, we need to get some stools. I'm ready.
We'll take that table tomorrow too. Looks kind of weathered, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's had it for a while. And as we see the Fall City JV coming out to warm up. And for the 2-point, here we go. This to tie it up. Farova keeps it. And the 2-point conversion is good. It's tied up at 8 with 7:52 left to play. We'll take a short break and be back from Refugio. It's tied up here.
Renegade Services is the largest independent provider of case toll services in the North American oil and gas market. Renegade operates in all major oil and gas basins in the United States and is industry recognized as the premier case toll completion service provider. Renegade offers professional, experienced personnel with a focus on automated well site services, fit-for-purpose wireline safety equipment, environmental evaluation technology, well integrity evaluation, production services, and plug and abandonment services. All carried out in an efficient and safe manner to produce operational excellence and customer satisfaction. Renegade has local offices and service centers all over the United States. Proud to support the Refugio Bobcats and Lady Cats.
This is the home of the Bobcats. This is the Refugio Sports Network.
Oh, I'm not selling to you. You ain't got enough money.
We're still arguing on the air.
Well, you keep throwing it back on the air. The kickoff here by the Bobcats. As we're tied up at 8 here, and this is downed at the 32-33. That was a kind of a funny down there. He kind of caught it on his knees and then laid down like he was going to take a nap with it. Fall City, 1st and 10. So who's going to break the tie first?
I don't know. 7:51 left to go in the game.
When's the last time we seen a game end in a tie?
It's going to battle. They're going to battle it both ways now. And I
When's the
can't
last
tell you
game?
the answer to that either.
You haven't. It's been too long. Bowling?
Oh, I have no idea.
I don't know.
It's been a
Does
while.
anybody online know when's the last time a game ended in a tie in Refugio?
Well, junior high games, I mean, it's probably common.
And Hawes will be forced out of bounds around the 45. Let's see where they mark this. Yeah, 44. So good mark there. Be second and about 3 for the Beavers. 7:30 and counting left in the game. Hawes and company trying to move the ball.
Can't walk too close to John because he's ranting over here.
Oh, well, you don't have to walk too close. You can hear it through my mic over here. And this is up the middle, but this is only going to pick up a yard or two. A yard shy of the first down. It is 3rd down, 3rd and 1. Ball sits at the 46. Clock down to 7 minutes and counting here in the game.
I ain't heard from Lloyd all day. All night. We hadn't heard from him.
Season? What are you talking about? One time he says, I'm watching here in the dark. That's when we were in Catula. But that's all I've ever heard.
He's a hard-working man.
Wish he'd barbecue some more. And this is going to be a 1st down. Fall City now in Refugio territory at the Refugio 47-yard line. 1st and 10. Clock down below 6.5 minutes.
Total about 58. That includes girls. Probably will.
Hawes, 2 receivers to either side. Terry Garrett watching from Nixon. Up, loose ball.
Like Fall City fell on it.
Looks like Fall City got it back. That's awful close to the 1st down marker, isn't it? Nope.
Well, no.
It's a yard shy still.
About 11 yards shy.
Well, that's right, it is. You're right. Like he had that laid down. Didn't know where he was at.
Maybe he needed a drink of water.
There's a bunch of buckets over there. You should have got one. And this run is going around the other side. That is De La Garza. And De La Garza is all the way down to Refugio 27. Clock down under 5 minutes now. Be first and 10. Beavers. Seems like Fall City has got a lot of success on the edges tonight.
They're doing a fine job of clock management, too.
Yep. Another handoff to the right, but this gets hit immediately. That was Cordova on the hit. No gain. Well, 1 yard. So it's 2nd and 10. For the Beavers. And they're not in a huge hurry. Hawes under center. Rolls to his left. Going to keep it, but he is going to get sacked.
Keati Mumford.
Keati Mumford. You don't want that big old boy grabbing.
Spot the ball. He started walking about 3 yards over and then spot the ball. Somebody must have said something.
Well, I bet you old Mumford grabbed a hold of him. He said, oh no. Mumford's not something you want to be grabbed by and tackled.
No. And Longoria's not either.
It gonna hurt. 3rd and long.
Nobody home.
Hall's gonna get sacked again.
It's Rodriguez on the sack.
Rodriguez on that. Sack. So back to the 39. And the yard marker guy just hit the ref with the yard marker. He dropped it and he hit him right in the shoulder. Look at him. Don't drop that again. He let go of it and it bounced right off his shoulder while he was marking the line of scrimmage.
Timeout.
Timeout. We'll take a short break and be right back from Refugio. 8-8, 2:17 left to play.
This is the home of the Bobcats. This is the Refugio Sports Network.
Refugio. 2:17 left to play here. Tied up at 8. Fall City looking at a 4th and about 21. Hawes sends a receiver out both sides. 1 back. Brings on another receiver. 2 to the far side now.
He's offside. He's
Yeah.
offside.
And handoff and a pass. And this is going to be incomplete.
You want to intercept the ball. You better off than you did.
be 1st and 10, Refugio. From their own 39. 2:10 left to play. Bobcats have a chance to take the lead. And they have just over 2 minutes to do so. Got to get down there quick.
About 61 yards to go.
Yep. Here we go. Cordova on the carry off a left tackle, but he will get up to the 41, a gain of 2. 2nd and 8. Can't do it with that. Got to go a little bit further.
Chipping away. 2 yards at a
Got
time.
a whole lot of time to be chipping. You got to chunk, not chip. 2nd and 8 for the Bobcats. 3 receiver set. And
that's another
Rova.
face mask.
Rova gets up to the 43. No flags.
Got a timeout.
No flags. And a timeout. You want to take a break?
Yes, we got to take
Let's
a break.
take a short break, and we'll be right back from Refugio, 8-8.
Refugio County Federal Credit Union, founded in 1958, is a federally insured, member-owned, not-for-profit financial institution whose purpose is to promote the financial well-being of its members. We serve the 3 school districts in Refugio County, which include Refugio ISD, Woodsboro ISD, and Oswell-Tivoli ISD. It's our goal to offer higher rates on savings and lower rates on loans. One of our strengths has always been our care and concern for members and their families. Our whole philosophy of business is based on member service.
Back here in the Refugio, handoff Cordova, but Cordova's going to lose about a yard. Timeout, Fall City.
And we could just keep it here.
Yep. There's going to be a timeout every play here until the JV game starts, probably. Trying to get this plug in here. Join us tomorrow from Cypress as Varsity takes on Cypress Christian. If you're heading to the game, make sure you get there early. A lot of logistics in this stadium. It's itty bitty. And the parking lot's itty bitty.
They got tennis court stands for the
That are
visitor
itty
side.
bitty.
That's pretty itty bitty.
And if not, you can catch it live with us right here on the Refugio Sports Network.
Only thing is with us, we ask that you share the stream.
Share that stream, please. Team's back on the field. 4th and 4. I'm sorry, 4th and 3. No. 4th and 7. And that is Ryden Weitzel as he carries it up to the 47.
Another timeout.
But that's because it is short of the first down. 1st and 10, Falls City.
So we'll come on the air tomorrow about 6:30.
6:30, kickoff at 7.
And we'll play a game about 6:45.
6:45, whose touchdown is it anyway?
And you have a chance to win, this print.
That print, 11 by 17. Product of
It's already hanging on my wall.
Hard work every year. I'm already working on next year.
Wow.
But it's going to have players and coaches all the way back to 1931. Now, 95th season.
Well.
And breakaway. That is De La Garza. And De La Garza scores. No flags. So Falls City will take the lead with 1 minute to play.
That was a quick turn of events.
Oh, I know. He bursted fourth and took it on home. Bursted fourth. Feel like I'm
First
writing
and fourth.
a novel.
Making up rules now.
Making up words. He cometh forth. He sounded like Shakespeare by the JV game. He flaunteth the gridiron. And the 2-point conversion is not going to get there. So it remains 14-8, Falls City leading.
1 minute to play.
1 minute to play, so the Cats have to get into the end zone fairly soon.
Take our last commercial right quick.
Let's do that. We'll take a short break. Be right back from Refugio, 14-8, Falls City.
Aztec Ford is proud to serve the Goliad area with a variety of vehicles and superior service. With one of the largest inventories of new and pre-owned vehicles, our team will make your car buying experience not only an easy one, but an enjoyable one as well. You won't find pushy salespeople, pressure, or evasive pricing. We make great efforts to ensure our customers receive top-notch quality service from our friendly and knowledgeable team. We are here to help you find the right vehicle for you. Visit Aztec Ford in Goliad today.
We're back.
Yep, we sure. As the Beavers here will send it back to the Bobcats, and it's a low bouncer. This is fielded at the 29. And still on his feet, still trying to get there. That was Farova. And he will take it up, be first and 10. Bobcats.
That's Lewis.
It is Lewis.
Billy. Yeah. It's hard to see those
At
numbers.
the 36, it's hard as heck to see these numbers on that gray uniform.
With black numbers? Yeah.
Especially when they're bunched up.
Hey, look, I see Laura on the sidelines.
Who? She finally got out of the van.
Taking a nap.
She was on the phone.
Oh. It's a long phone call.
You ain't got to tell me twice. Lose her for about 2 hours, and you wonder, what the heck? He's in there on the phone. My ear would start to hurt after
It'd
that.
be burning.
My ear would just plain hurt from having plastic against it. So first and 10. And I guess we got a timeout. 52 seconds left to play here. Refugio has to travel 64 yards. To tie it up again. Rova hands it off, gonna throw it. Oh! And
watch that referee there.
intended for the referee, but he dropped it.
Yeah, he did.
He didn't want to grab it because he'd get tackled. Probably. He said, man, if I'd have kept that, I'd have got hit.
He probably isn't feeling good right now either.
No, because they're right in his gut. It was a belly bouncer.
And another timeout.
And another timeout.
That's 10.
And we'll be right back.
Oh, we're going to take a break. Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go.
I'm Morgan Freeman, and you are watching the Refugio Sports Network, your #1 source for Bobcats athletics.
Thank you, Morgan.
Loves watching the Bobcats.
Bobcats fans in high places. Go 2nd and 10 for the Bobcats. 46 seconds left. Bobcats trying to get down the field to tie it up. Handoff, and that's not going to get anywhere. Loss of 1 brings up 3rd and 11. And the clock continues to run. Bobcats trying to get another play off, hurry up offense. Down to 20 seconds. Barova looking to throw, and his arm gets tagged. It's going to be intercepted at the 40. So Falls City takes over at the Refugio 40 with 13 seconds left, and this is probably going to go to a knee.
This will be a knee.
And that will do it for the 8th grade.
And Falls City is 2-0 today so far.
Yep. And we still have the JV up and coming here in a few. That promises to be a game. Or so I hear. I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see. See if the fans get their money's worth.
We're going to mic up John in this one without him knowing about it. We want to hear from the third mind here on the press box.
He's just shaking his head.
I see it. Victory formation for the Beavers. And that will do it. 14-8, Falls City victorious here in the 8th grade. And we're going to go off stream and make a whole new stream for the JV game, Bobcats versus Beavers. So stick around, and we'll be back here in just a few.